a really quick video I wanted to make that I just learned from a book. One quote that says, "How others treat me is their path, how I react is mine," by Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer is always awesome. He has another very interesting quote, I guess one of my most favorite. It says something like, when you change the way you look at some things, the thing you look at change. So it goes with a lot of time with the cup being half empty and half full. The cup is the same cup, half filled. And the normal way of thinking is somebody may think that the cup is half full. The people who think positive, mostly they're optimistic. Some may see that the cup is half empty. People who generally tend to think negative or more pessimistic. But there is another way to think about that, is that I'm glad that there is a cup. Because if there is a cup, you can always fill it up. I think there is another explanation to that too, related to cup, which I can't remember at the moment. But what I learned from the book, because when I learn different things from the book, I try to capture it in these videos so that it sinks in more in my mind. So another interesting quote, this is a little big one, by Plato. "The untrained mind keeps up a running commentary, labeling everything, judging everything. Best to ignore that commentary. Don't argue or resist, just ignore. Deprived of attention and interest, this voice gets quieter and quieter and eventually just shuts up." It's that negative side of the mind that we say negative is this side, positive is this side. Not really on this side of the brain or anything. I use that concept for in different videos. This morning, I had a little aha moment with how to, it was in my morning mindfulness journal actually, how to put the colors on types of thought, because generally we have only two types of thought. When we are happy, those are, if I put a color to it, say white or bright color, and other thoughts that creates anxiety, worry, sadness, or anger, those are darker thought, the darker energy that we don't want. And in Buddhism, that I follow very closely, they talk about to get the thoughts out from the mind, just like the clouds would move. Now, it is easier said than done. But today, I think when I started putting the color in it, I am noticing it more, because then my sense, the eyes, the vision is involved. I don't know how that is going to work in the long run, if I will always notice that or not, but at least for now, I know that it is working. So what happens is the darker energy that I talk about that does not work in our favor if we keep if we not water them, if we keep ignoring them, eventually they are just gonna come and go. We won't even notice them. So that's a practice that I'm gonna continue doing. So anyway, we'll take a few deep breaths and visualize the rest of the day and the weekend, and maybe I'll expand the visualization a little more to the week. Seems like yesterday when I started visualizing, it worked better. And sometimes I think the key is to visualize only for a few days to a week, because when we try to do longer, our mind doesn't stay focused. And I know that I'm trying to train my brain more to transform towards positive direction, because when big challenges happens in life, we can either surrender to it, or we can keep working on ourselves, transform, and use that to become the best version of ourselves, use that to become more resilient, more peaceful, more nice and kind, because that's how life can become more peaceful and happy for us too, when we create peace and happiness around us. I was just watching a video from the book, I think it was a TED Talk, where somebody talked about, I forgot the name of the person. She says they talk about creating world peace. So to create world peace, just go love your family. And this is very true. If we have love all around us, if we spread love all around us, that itself is going to multiply, because that has a domino effect. People who we interact with on a daily basis, if they are happy interacting with us, they're going to interact with other people that they know, where they would spread happiness, and that happiness is going to spread in the world. So we all can do our little part to make that bigger impact in the world. This also goes with what Thich Nhat Hanh teaches, that peace, create peace around yourself. He says it a little differently, I think, but the message is that peace around yourself to increase the positivity and peace in the world. So yeah, I'll take a few deep breaths and I'll connect to the Mother Earth, the blue sky, the tree, the sun, and the water and the air that we get freely. Well, the water is not fully free. We pay the water bill, but in general, even the intentional thought of connecting also works. So anyway, I probably will make one or two other videos later today, but so far it's good, and I'm going to continue doing some more reading, and then probably cook a little bit.